Some new rumors are suggesting that Halo Infinite could be falling back into 2022 and getting delayed yet again. I don't think this is going to be happening, and I'm going to give you guys some facts as to why I believe that Halo Infinite will still be launching in 2021. So fear not, my fellow Halo fans, we should be playing a new Halo title later this year. So let's get started, shall we? So let's start this off with the first tweet that got a lot of people wondering if Halo Infinite would be delayed. This is from a known industry insider, and while this man has a reputation, I do tend to pay attention when he says something. Obviously, you could never ever take this stuff as 100% fact. Things change within the gaming industry. People have bad sources sometimes, but I think this was just taken out of context, and I'm going to explain why. So all starts with Jason Schreier, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, tweeting out that 2021 will be a good year to catch up on your backlog, with the announcement that Gotham Knights, a game that I'm really looking forward to, is getting delayed into 2022. Someone responded to Jason saying, well, we're getting Starfield and Halo Infinite this year, so I think we're good. In which Jason responded with, I don't know about that, which had everybody like, whoa, is Halo Infinite getting delayed again? And this was later debunked by yet another insider, one I trust way more than Jason, who knows a lot about what's going on at Xbox and Xbox Game Studios, and has tweeted a lot of stuff before about Halo Infinite that has been spot on. And I am of course talking about the insider known as Klobrille. And I'm just gonna go ahead and call them Klo for now, because I know I'm probably butchering that as well. Don't want to make a further fool of myself, but they had this to say on Twitter: the next Inside Halo Infinite should be coming later this week if everything goes according to the plan, this time focusing on audio in Halo Infinite. Time flies with monthly updates, and they are of course referring to the Inside Infinite monthly updates that I've been breaking down on this channel for you guys. And the goal right now is to get to 5,000 subscribers before Halo Infinite launches. If you guys want to help me reach that goal, make it a reality, and you want to also stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo, whether that be MCC, Halo Infinite, the TV show, I have you covered. Hit that subscribe button. I promise you will not be disappointed. So someone responded to Klo's tweet saying, there's still the looming question, is this game gonna get delayed to 2022? In which Klo responded, that is not a question. Halo Infinite will release in the fall of 2021. The game already had its COVID delay and is partially already in the polishing phase. In which that same person responded with, well, tell that to Jason Schreier. And Klo said, well, he's referring to Starfield. And yes, Starfield indeed is not a safe call for this year at all. And honestly, that's all I need to hear, but I have more proof as to why Halo Infinite should still come out later this year. So Steve Downs, for the uninitiated,
but we are initiated,
the voice of Master Chief, did an interview on a podcast on YouTube called Four Guys with Quarters, and he had this to say about the release of Halo Infinite.
We have been working on Halo Infinite, and the finish line is well within sight. I did what I think will be the final session for me about maybe 3 weeks ago. Although we keep doing it and they keep saying this will be the last one, and then there's one more, and there's one more, and there's one more. So, that's just the nature of the business. But I think everything seems to be on track now for a November release on Infinite. And boy, I know the understatement of the gaming community would be that I can't wait.
With him saying November, that brings about the rumor we got earlier last year saying that Halo Infinite would be releasing on November 15th, the 20-year anniversary of Combat Evolved, which is no coincidence since Halo Infinite is taking a lot of inspiration from CE and also being much of a spiritual reboot for the franchise. November 15th is a weird day to release a game because it's on a Monday, and usually you see game releases on Tuesdays and Fridays, but of course there is always exceptions to this rule. And in even further news, Microsoft has announced that it's joining other corporate giants in assessing the best way to bring workers back to their main offices. So beginning next Monday in the headquarters of Microsoft in Redmond, Washington, they will be doing step 4 of a 6-step process that Microsoft is planning on to give the Redmond campus some 57,000 non-essential employees the choice to to work from the office, home, or combination of both. And of course, Microsoft will also continue to require employees to wear masks and maintain social distancing, but this could affect things like Xbox Game Studios. Obviously, Microsoft owns Xbox, so after this step 4 for their headquarters, this could also permeate throughout all the game development studios that Microsoft owns, which means we could see 343 Industry employees returning to the studio in Redmond, Washington, and working on Halo Infinite from there, if this pandemic allows them to. Of course, this would be a much better way to develop a video game and would enable employees to get a lot more work done than working from home. Obviously, that has been a huge challenge, and the only way I see Halo Infinite getting delayed again is if this pandemic takes a turn for the worse here in the United States, and let's hope that doesn't happen for the sake of the health of people, but also for the sake of getting back to a normal life. Now make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel to hear my breakdown of the next Inside Infinite update, which should be happening either this week or next week. Also hit that like button for me guys to support the content, and while you guys are there, go on ahead into the comments section, let me know if you guys think Halo Infinite will be getting delayed into 2022, if there's any possibility of that, or if you think it's definitely coming out in 2021. I hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine, and until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.